Hello everyone. Today I will be telling you some more, or actually, I guess that's better. Today I will be telling you several more stories of the short movies that I've recently acted in. Yeah, I told you guys in a couple of the previous videos that I decided to stop trying to squeeze myself into the shoes of an office worker and try to sustain myself with beauty acting, not even salaries, just like very low and infrequent amounts of money that I can get as an actor. So I'll tell you a few stories from that. I'll start with two of the probably biggest stories, the biggest productions, let's say, that I've been in. The first of them was shot by an filmmaker from America from USA that is studying. She's studying here in FAMO. It's the biggest and the most famous university of arts. AVU is the University of Arts, and this one is specifically about filmmaking. FAMO is about filmmaking. And the story is about Russian bandits and oligarchs, which is, I guess, no surprise if you're familiar with my channel, that I'm acting in one of those. And I will be switching also between soft speaking and whispering in this one. Tell me if you like this format or not. In this one, I was acting as a kind of dumb Russian criminal and the whole story is revolving around a cat of an oligarch that died, and the oligarch is going to bury him with the collar, and the collar has a lot of diamonds, very expensive diamonds in it. And me and my associate decide that we cannot let this go. So we decide to steal the collar. The whole cat with the collar. But our chef is not happy with the idea, so he tasks us with he gives us a task to find the veterinary that was putting the cat to sleep, and give the cat back somehow. And I guess I will not tell you the whole story, because who knows, this one may be available publicly at some point. It was a pretty big production. There were like 20 people in the crew, and we went on some really cool locations to shoot. Our base of the criminals was in a old abandoned, well, not abandoned, but not used Chistirna, which is like a water purifying facility, and it looked so amazing. I might put, if I'm not too lazy, I might put some photos of that shoot in the thumbnail or maybe on the screen right now. If you see nothing here right now, then I'm lazy. I was too lazy to put it. Sorry. Okay. The next story was sort of a comedic thriller about racism. I don't want to show Czech Republic as a racist country. I feel this stuff happens everywhere in its own way. There are no non-racist countries, in my opinion. Definitely, I'm not gonna say that coming from Russia. But in some ways or in some areas, there is definitely some racism in Czech Republic. Again, like everywhere. And director of that movie and the author of the idea is from Egypt, and the whole idea is inspired by a thing that happened to him in real life when he went to the town of Teplice, where he was given it's a semi-famous resort town, and he was given a brochure of like rules how Arab people should behave in a resort in Czech Republic, which is quite appalling that such things exist. So the story he came up with is about an Arabic family coming to this resort, and they're giving this brochure. And my character is a guard that is following them around creepily, and trying to like uphold the law and see to that those rules from the brochure are taken seriously. And there are a few scenes where they are not let's say not behaving the way that my character would want them to. So my character is giving the head of the family these stamps on his hand, and when he's getting the 3 stamps, he's taken out of the resort. And there are a few semi-horror, semi-comedic scenes, which again, I probably will not tell you the whole story, but this one was one of the best shootings that I ever had personally, because it was in a really beautiful area in Beskidi. It's this mountainous area in southeastern Czech Republic. And I've had quite a lot of downtime, so I could walk around. I went on a hike up the mountains, and the shoot itself was very professional and cool as well. It was in this really beautiful hotel. So yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Hopefully that one might be also available, because the production was quite big and quite serious. Okay, I think I will not tell you. I will leave some of the stories for a next video maybe, but let me tell you about a recent one that I just did this week. It was, for a contrast, a much smaller production, just a one-day shoot. But it was also really interesting in its own way. For example, the guys were shooting with 3 handheld small cameras from like 90s or 2000s, probably 2000s, or like I would say maybe from around 2010. Because they wanted to give it like this homemade vibe. And the story was about 2 brothers. The older brother is coming back from the university where he was expelled from. I'm the older brother, obviously. And during the story, we can see that he was, in their childhood, he was abusive towards his younger brother. Sorry, which he obviously is apologetic about, but he doesn't know how to really take the full responsibility and actually not just say sorry, but actually take the responsibility for his actions in their childhood. And it's a really short movie. It should be around 5 minutes long. But in the end, it's not a happy end, but it's an open ending where there is like a step towards him taking a responsibility. A fun part of this one was that I had to fall down in in a swimming lake, in this sort of sketchy swimming lake. I'm not entirely sure if it's allowed to swim there. And I had to act drunk and fall down there fully clothed, which actually was surprisingly cool because the day itself was not very warm, but several days before were really hot in Prague. So the lake was warmer than the air. So when I was falling down there, before falling down there, I was kind of anxious that that I will get really cold in that water. But in the end, it was very nice, and it was actually my first time swimming this year. I'm really hoping I'll get another chance because actually this week is kind of cold. It's like around 20 degrees Celsius, so not exactly swimming weather. Yep. So those are 3 of the short stories of the movies that I've been in recently, in the last couple of months, and I have a few more actually. But yeah, I think I'll leave it for another video. And for this one, yeah, just to sum it up, I've had a lot of really cool projects. They're not really very well paid, but they're paid a little bit, and I feel really blessed to have those options, to have had those opportunities, that's the word I was looking for, come my way. Unfortunately for July, I don't have too much planned so far, but a lot of acting jobs come last minute, so we'll see. But generally I feel much happier than whenever I was working in an office. I feel quite anxious because the money on my bank account for the last 2 months I wasn't too much in the minus, in the negatives, but they were also like the busiest months I ever had as an actor, so I'm not sure that I will be able to even keep it at that level, and ideally I would definitely want to keep growing, but who knows. In any case, I know that I'm happy that I at least tried that, because the office was making me really unhappy. So yeah, thank you for listening to my rambling. I think that's about it for today. Thank you very much for subscribing as well. I wasn't posting for months and still my subscribers were slowly growing. Thank you very much for that, for sticking around. And sorry for not posting for that much, because it was quite a busy month for me and I was lazy. And I almost forgot to mention my theater play that I was directing for half a year just premiered last Sunday, and tomorrow is the second reprisal, and it went pretty great. I cannot say I am 100% happy, but I'm happy enough for sure, and most of the audience enjoyed it a lot, I could see. Vast majority actually. So yeah, I feel blessed by all those opportunities. I will tell you about the play a little bit more in detail in the next video. Not the next after that, but the next on this topic. Yeah, and for this one, I think that's it.